Hey there, and welcome to another session on What's on Morton's Mind. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about workers' comp, but really I want to drill down to workers' comp for 1099 exposures. So workers' comp, what is it? Workers' comp is a federal statute that talks about it being the sole remedy for if someone gets hurt on the job. That's where they go to get coverage, to give them their medical coverage and their indemnity coverage should be hurt while working on the job. So that's what that is in a nutshell. Now let's talk more about the 1099 exposure. I do transportation stuff a lot. I have for about 35 years. And all the time, we're talking about owner-operators and exposures that they bring to the table for our workers' comp program. If you have owner-operators and W-2 employees, it's pretty simple. You have to have workers' comp because you have W-2 exposures. That's an easy thing. But some of these guys I work with have all owner-operators or treat all their folks as 1099 independent contractors. In my opinion, and the opinion of the IRS and a lot of other people, you still need to have workers' comp to protect them. As an example, if somebody falls through the roof when they're working at your location and that's the only job they had that year, they could end up being your employee. Happened to one of my clients, so that's already factual. So let's talk about the next part of it. You tell your guys, hey, by the way, you're going to be a 1099 person, but you're going to drive my trucks. See it all the time. Well, fine if you want to do that because you think you can because somebody told you at church or whatever that, hey, you know what? You can have them sign this form and that makes them an independent contractor and you don't even need workers' comp. That's not true. One of the big things they look for is control. The second thing they look for is whose tools are they? So what that means is, can this guy take your truck and go haul for somebody else without your permission? If they're not allowed to do that, those are your tools and you have an exposure on your hands. So what I would suggest is that you get some kind of a workers' comp program on them. Now, we have a program that allows you to insure 1099 folks as a true workers' comp exposure. Our program offers you, like in Michigan, it's a $250 per month program, no audit, flat rate. So it's a really cool thing, and it still gives you workers' comp. Workers' comp is a lot better than occupational accident because it's a lot richer in coverage. Occupational accident is basically a disability policy combined with a medical policy to make it kind of look and feel like a workers' comp program, but it really isn't because it's not a sole remedy, and that can still be hooked up an audit and put on your workers' comp program. So the only way to avoid an audit that picks up the occupational accident guys and puts them on your program is to truly have a workers' comp program for each individual driver. We have a program that allows you to do that, and we can do it in every state in the union. So if you have any questions or concerns about that, I'd love to talk to you more about it. We're at 586-726-7800.